Forget all the troubles and blues. Dive into the blue. Oh yes, talk to the fish.
Tank breathers, welcome to another episode of Talk to the Fish, the only show where we don't just swim in circles, we actually teach you something. I'm your host, Jack, the clownfish who's made it his life mission to prove that being funny looking can be an asset in the diving industry. Today's show is all about helping you become better divers, or at least better compared to me, which isn't saying much, considering I once got lost in my own anemone. Let me introduce today's guest. While swimming like a sloth on vacation, he is the fastest instructor to spot a mistake in your technique. Regis, how's the current treating you, my friend?
The current is fine, Jack. So watching you dart around makes me dizzy.
Well, folks, we've got a message from the viewer, Well Hello There, asking, my buddy runs marathons while I run to buttermilk fried chicken daily. Could this explain why my tank empties faster? Between you and me, walking to the couch doesn't count as cardio.
This question surfaces as our second chapter about mastering the breathing and why some divers float through their dives while others drain their tanks faster. Let me share some fitness programs that will transform your underwater performance.
Hold on, a turtle teaching fitness? Why not a starfish hosting a dance-off? But I'm curious, how exactly does being fit make us better air sippers?
Mock my speed all you want, Jack, but while you're zipping around burning energy, I've mastered the art of efficiency. Let me explain to all divers why we should all follow a fitness program. First, a well-trained heart becomes a champion at oxygen delivery.
Delivery champion? Please, I'm the ocean's top shrimp mucky courier, delivering sushi faster than you can say anemone. But the heart delivers okay, I admit it.
Fitness helps your air consumption even more. All your muscles will also turn into underwater superheroes.
Oh yeah, they turn oxygen into energy so efficiently, it's practically a superpower.
The muscles will work smarter, not harder. Third, you will cope with CO2 so well you'll wonder why you ever rushed your breaths. Fourth, physical stress underwater will be ancient history.
Now you can focus on stressing over what to eat for dinner, aubergine parmigiana or garlic butter shrimp.
Okay, finally, your stamina will skyrocket. With a good fitness, you will master the art of oxygen exchange, making every breath count like a pro.
Wow! Alright, now my shell-armored friend, it's time to roll up our wetsuit and turn this science into a dive-ready program for all you underwater aficionados.
Our program will have aerobic exercise to train your heart to pump more oxygen with each beat. Some HIIT sessions also.
HIIT? Hit me? Are you sure you don't mean hug? Because I'm all about love suddenly.
HIIT for high-intensity interval training, it will boost your endurance. And finally, yoga for breath control.
Guess I'll be stretching my punchlines now.
Trust me, these three combined will revolutionize your diving experience.
I'm ready for a complete schedule now, Regis. Even though, lazy as I am, I would still prefer to be served like a fish taco than to sweat my salt.
Only 3 days a week. First, on Mondays, you swim or run for 30 minutes.
Swimming? I'm a natural. Easy peasy.
Wednesdays, you'll stretch those fins with yoga. Works wonders for your buoyancy.
Fine, but if you see me doing downward-facing dogfish in the coral reef, please just swim on by and pretend you don't know me.
On Fridays, get a HIIT training. 30 seconds high intensity, 30 seconds rest for 20 minutes.
At least after that, I'm done for the week.
Oh, did I mention the daily meditation? That means every day, including weekends. Think of it as your guild's personal spa time. 10 minutes of peaceful breathing. Though in your case, we might start with 10 seconds.
10 seconds? That's approximately 9 seconds longer than my personal best. And recovery? My brain already needs recovery from remembering all these exercises.
Hold your seahorses. Before, your body needs pampering, equivalent to sea cucumber's massage parlor. First, let me introduce you to your new best friend, the foam roller. Think of it similar to giving yourself a deep tissue massage, but less relaxing and more complaining.
So basically, I'm gonna roll around moaning similar to that time I got tangled in seaweed?
At least this time it's a productive moaning. Now, for stretches, hip flexors, because your hips don't lie.
Unlike my dive log, you mean?
That explains your zigzagging navigation. Then work on your shoulder mobility and don't forget ankle flexibility and spine mobility.
My spine's already more twisted than a nautilus shell.
The recovery now.
Ah.
You'll need proper hydration. Drink more since you're exercising And here's something you'll actually enjoy: 8 hours of sleep.
Now you're speaking my language. Though with all this training, I'll need to sleep 23 hours straight.
And on rest days, keep moving with light activity. No excuses about going with the flow.
Before we wrap up, any last drop of sweat regarding fitness for our diving friends, Regis?
Start today, not tomorrow. A fit diver is equivalent to a turtle gliding through water, smooth, efficient, and with way less bubble noises.
That's all for today's deep dive into fitness. Big thanks to our guest instructor, Regis, who's proven that slow and steady wins the race, though I suspect that's just turtles propaganda. It was another episode of Talk to the Fish, where we turn your diving dreams into reality, or at minimum, into slightly less embarrassing stories. Next week, we will explore a new topic: the shocking truth about electric rays, or, as I call it, how I accidentally got my highlights done underwater. Until then, depth seekers, may your air consumption be low and your adventures be high. And remember, keep making bubbles.
Forget all the troubles and blues. Dive into the blue. Oh yes, talk to the fish.